We just did 5 easy paint techniques to make your Halloween sign stand out, and we'll show you how we did it right now.
Do it, build it, make it. If you think that we created, do it, build it, make it. With Kim and Garrett, make it.
What is up? Welcome back. Do you like to do it, build it, or make it?
So do we.
So be sure to like, subscribe, and tick that bell to be notified of our new videos each week. This week, we're doing 5 spine-tingling,
Blood-curdling,
and bone-chilling paint techniques to make your Halloween sign spooky and scary.
We'll be using our Foxy Hues outdoor craft paints to show you how to do these cool techniques on a brand new Halloween sign. And then, what is it? What is it? Asylum for the insane. No.
Yes.
Insane asylum? Asylum for the insane porch post.
Step 1, we're gonna gather all of our supplies. We'll be using some 1/2-inch plywood. This is gonna be our sign post. We're gonna use some 1/4-inch MDF. This is gonna be our sign. We're also gonna use some Starbond thick to put our sign together.
We'll be using our Foxy Hues paints. These are outdoor house paints. They're going to be perfect for this project. And we've got a couple other little fun surprises. We'll be using some mica powders to mix into our paints to give it a couple of cool different views and accents. And then we've got a little thing of cinnamon here. It's going to help with some aging. So we're going to mix this into some of the paints too.
Step 2, we're gonna make all of our cuts. We're gonna take the 1/4-inch MDF and the 1/2-inch plywood over to the Eon Nova 14, and we'll cut out our post and our sign.
The Eon Nova 14 is perfect for this project. The large bed size will cut this 48-inch sign post all at one time. The bed size is 35 by 55. In this case, I only had smaller pieces of 1/2-inch, but it will do it.
We swapped from a 4-inch lens for the 1/2-inch ply down to a 2.5-inch lens for the MDF, and the swap was quick and easy. And the autofocus makes changing the material thickness a breeze. Step 3, now we paint.
Our Foxy Hues paints are going to be perfect for this. These are outdoor house paints, so we'll be able to paint our post here and it'll be able to sit on the front porch all season. We'll also be able to use these paints for our sign. We're just going to do a quick coat of black. We're going to keep this out there. It's going to be perfect. I can use it for other signs later on too.
We're just going to roll it with this Midnight Bandit mask.
Paint technique number 1, we're going to do Creaking Woodgrain. If you've watched our Test Cut Tuesday, we've done wood grain lots of times, but here's a new take on the wood grain.
We're going to start with a light base. We're using Whack Bat wood as our light brown base. We're just going to paint the whole backer.
Now we're going to add our second coat. We're going to use the darker color on top. In this case, we're using Pinecone Path. We're going to quickly roll it on and then wipe it off with the wood grain tool. Again, if you've seen us do this on Test Cut Tuesday, we've done this a lot, but we're going to take it a step further tonight.
We're going to make it look aged. This is just step 1. So I'm going to roll it on while it's still wet. I'm going to wipe it off with our wood grain tool. I'm just going to do it in sections. I'll hit this top section. All right, about the width of my wood grain tool. Now this is all in the wrist. It's really about rocking and pulling. You want to keep it consistent. Consistent rock and pull. Now the more you go backwards, right, the more knots you're going to have. The more you lean forward, the more grain you're going to have. So I'm going to start forward and start to drag. And the more pressure you put, the more paint you'll peel back off. I'm going to keep it grainy towards the end. That's okay. I'm going to leave this part here because I'm going to re-wet it with the next line. Dab it off so I don't get a big glob of paint. Now for this one, I'm going to do it starting at the bottom and rock back forward. Gives me a little bit different knot pattern. I'll lean back. Yeah, I like that line there. It's not bad.
Yeah, almost looks like
Planks.
2 separate boards.
Yeah. Re-wet my roller. Come back in for another plank.
I say keep it consistent, kind of leave that.
Yeah, that plank area.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start forward again. And lean back. Give a little wave in that plank.
Now, another thing is you don't have to be scared of this. If you don't like the way it looks, you can paint over it and just do it one more time.
All right, next plank. I think this will be the final plank. It's just a 4-planker. All right, I'm going to start back this time. Roll it in. Knot them up. Give a little dip now and then and make some knots. Put a knot there. Bring it back. Right on through. All right, what do you think, Kim?
Pretty good. Paint technique number 2, Eerie Aging Wash. Our wood grain is complete, but this looks like a new wood sign.
Brand new.
But this is going out front of our insane asylum. I can't say that.
Asylum for the insane.
There you go. And it's been out there a long time. It needs to be
decades.
aged, right? And it's spooky and it's haunted. So let's make it look like that.
We're going to use a dry brush technique using some of this Bandit's Bounty. It's like a little green
It's like
tint
a mossy
to it,
green.
like a mossy green. I'm just going to dab in here and really brush it off. I don't want barely any paint left. I'm going to check it on another plate. All right, that's kind of what I'm looking for right there. All right, maybe a little bit more.
Now that you wiped it all off?
Yeah, all right there. Looking good. Now I'm not going to put any pressure. I'm just going to drag the brush across and let it catch these ridges. All right. There you go. See it catching the ridges? Just giving a little bit of highlight.
Well, with the next step, you could probably give it a little bit more, right? Otherwise, you're never going to see that little bit. There we go.
There we go.
That's what I want to see.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to catch that top ridge. I'm just at a slight angle because I want the moss to be at the top. Yeah, there we go. That's looking pretty mossy, catching them highlights where I'm looking for them. All right, what do you think? Looking good?
Mm-hmm. Think you need some more paint? I think, again, with that next step, you're not going to see it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
All right.
Yes, that looks pretty good.
All right, there you go. I think that's looking good. I'm liking it. Hit the edge. And done.
We're going to hit this with a hairdryer so we can move on to the next step.
Because it was a dry brush, it really didn't need much drying. This part's the scary part. We're going to give it a little more age.
Right. It's been out there a long time.
Long time. It's collected a lot of dust, a lot of dirt, a lot of grime.
It's really rotten. Got to let this thing rot. We're going to use our We're going to use our Midnight Bandit mask to put a light coat over top.
I'm not going to refresh my roller. Whatever's in the roller is what I'm going to use. I'm just going to roll it on. Not a whole lot of pressure, just enough to leave a little haze. Hit the edges. Now, while it's still wet, I don't want it to dry. coming in with a little bit of water. Oh, missed the bottom. All right, Kim, you at the ready?
I'm ready.
Got some paper towels,
Okay.
some water. I'm gonna give it some spritzing to loosen up that paint. Kim's gonna gently wipe it off.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, I don't know how to gently wipe it off. You can do that.
Yeah, I got it.
Right away, it scratched it. I don't know.
I don't want to fold my paper towel up. I want to keep it. There we go. Get that top.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that. See how that
See a little of that green? Here, get in
peeking
here.
through.
Mm-hmm.
Need a little more water. There you go. I'm really liking that now.
Look how aged that looks. That looks super antique and old.
It really knocked those browns down. All right, we'll leave it a little darker on the edges. All right, you know what though? It's not looking like it's been out there for decades, Kim.
We're going to add one more step to this to really give it that patina. Paint technique number 3, Devilish Dry Rot. We're going to use a little ambush auburn to add some dark red edges on the outside.
I'm going to use that same paper towel that I was just wiping the black off with. And I put a little bit of that ambush auburn on our plate. Just going to crinkle this up so that I have an uneven surface, making it look just like random. I'm trying to get it random. All right, let me knock it down a bit, get some of this off.
Yeah, here, give you an extra plate.
All right, I think I'm at where I'm at. I want to dab about this much. And I'm just going to come in around the edges. We're going to rot the wood. This is going to help it look a little rotted around the edges. I'm leaving some paper towel.
No, I think it was a little green. Still have it.
Hit the edges over here. Kind of look random. You want to blend it in a little bit. You don't want it to be too stand out. You just want hints. Hints of that rotted wood around the edges. And if it looks too standoutish, just come back in later on when you got a little less.
Mm-hmm. Hit it with your finger.
Or hit it with your finger. Come up here around the skeleton.
Wow, that looks so cool. Actually, it looks like it could be a pirate sign. Let's make it a pirate
sign. You know, I'm in for the pirates. All right, it's looking pretty good.
Anything in the middle, or you just want it on the edges?
Yeah, we'll rot the edge. We'll rot some in the middle. A little wood rot in the middle. Put it around these knots. All right. What do you think? We'll rot over here?
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we're too much rot. You're getting too deep.
Now we'll come in with a little bit of gypsy jade. I'll hit the other side of this paper towel. Make this side. Now we're just gonna make it look a little wet, a little mossy wet, like it's been damp wherever this thing has been.
Your creepy forest is damp.
Just coming in with a little bit.
This thing's overgrown by trees.
Again, just dab it down. You want to just give it the hint of the green. If there's too much, come back in and blot it away with your finger.
If you watch, so I mentioned Test Cut Tuesday a couple of times. We go live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and we paint a new door hanger design. We joke about making art versus making money. So on a Test Cut Tuesday, we do like to throw in a paint technique here or there so you can see different paint techniques all the time. This is advanced for a Test Cut Tuesday, so we like to do this in its own video so you can really see some of the things that you could do, and we can teach you ways to add. Take this sign. I mean, look at this board already. I am so excited about this. This is looking great. You would never know this started out as a plain piece of MDF. And look at that wood grain you started with. Look at it now.
Yeah, it's really transformed in the last few minutes. All right, what do you think?
I think that's too much green over there.
Enough mossy
Yes,
look
this
though?
looks so good. Garrett can't always show off his artistic talents.
But when I do.
Yes, I love it. I love it when we can go deep like this.
All right, I think the backer is looking pretty good, pretty done.
All right, our creaking wood grain is complete.
All right, let's set this somewhere to dry and patina.
Paint technique number 4, menacing metal. We're going to turn these metal frames into aged patina, rusty steel.
So we're just going to paint them black with the Midnight Bandit mask.
Just one thin coat because it's going to get a lot of other colors here.
A lot of other colors. Not even going to let this dry. Now we're going to come right in with a little bit of this mica powder. We have some coffee mica powder.
So this is the technique that'll kind of give it a little bit of shimmer. This is something we hadn't really tried before. This is new to us, adding these mica powders, you know, when you were in your, what is it?
Oh, your resin phase?
Yeah, your resin phase, or when we were in our resin phase. We're going to use this mica powder that we have. This one's copper, and we're going to give it a kind of a metal look to it with this mica powder.
Hit some edges.
And we're going to come back over it here in a moment.
A little edge here, a little edge there. Here an edge, there an edge. Everywhere an edge, edge. You don't need to be super neat. This is going to be aged. Nobody's going to come up and ask how old the sign actually is. I think you'll be okay.
Now we used copper here. We have a bronze powder that we've tried. And I just think anything with that metal shimmer to it, which all those cool mica powders have a shimmer to them. I'm glad I get to use them again. I missed you guys.
Pull them back out. Pull them out of retirement.
I might have to pull some resin out of retirement. That seems fun.
It does. I kind of miss resin. You know what I don't miss about resin now? The long dry times.
Well, I mean, there's so much UV resin out there. Learn to dry it as you go. I don't even know if we've done much with that.
Oh, the UV resin?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I get a little on this edge. And done. All right. Well, everything is still wet. I'm going to crinkle up another paper towel. I love my crinkled paper towels.
Mm-hmm.
I use them all the time. All right, nice little crinkle. I'm going to dab it in the Goose Gourmet. And again, dab it off. Now I'm going to come in and do the hammering, like I'm hammering the steel. Ching, 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 ching. That's really all about the layering. And if it looks like I'm coming in with a little bit of too much goose, I can always do the same thing with the black and then come back in and come back over top of the goose. Give it a little more layered effect.
Looks good already. Good job.
It's not about getting all the places. Just making it look hammered. Change up my paper towel a little bit.
I mean, you really ball that thing tight. I don't know if mine wouldn't look quite like that.
You don't roll yours as tight?
No. This is the kind of thing at craft shows. If you want to catch some people's eye, they will stand and watch you create a masterpiece while they're sitting there. Garrett did this same technique, remember?
Oh, yeah. People love
on
this
that
technique.
scrolled iron sign, that welcome like iron scroll work sign. He did that at a craft show. And he drew a few people just standing there, watching over his shoulder, watching him do this.
That thing was sold before it left my lap.
It did. Yeah, it did.
I was doing it in my lap. A good paper towel scrunching right there. I'm enjoying that one.
You like the pattern it's leaving, is that what you're saying?
All right, what do you think?
Yes.
Thinking it's pretty
Some
good.
rusty metal. But that's not all, right? I know
this
something else you're going to add to it.
It's still looking too new to me.
Paint technique number 5. We're going to add rust and patina.
We'll start with the patina because the metal starts to oxidize before the rust forms. So the oxidation is that teal color. So just going to give myself just a touch of foxtail tie. So it's a blue, but it's got a teal tint to it. And what do you think I'm going to use to apply this? Another paper towel.
There, a paper towel. That's
Give this guy
a new one.
another scrunching. Scrunch him down. I love a paper towel. Again, we'll come out, try to dab it all off. And then we'll just come in at some cracks and crevices. Now, if it looks too defined and looks fake, you get to even it out with your finger. But we'll just hit it in a couple of places. There you go, around the corners. It's a little heavy over here. We're going to come back in and rust that part up pretty good. We'll rust this up pretty good later on too. So we'll give it a lot of oxidation. It's already starting to look great. I'm really liking that mica powder back there.
Mm-hmm.
So where I plan to put a lot of rust, I'm going to throw in a little bit of extra patina. All right. Man, pretty happy with that. I'm going to need just a little bit of wildfire whisker. Just enough to make little wet spots.
Pro tip, as you get to the end of your bag, you don't want to leave it with air in it, but if you blow a little air in it, you have a little more room to shake up your paint a little bit. That is another thing with these paints. Because they are weather resistant, mildew resistant, they have a lot of those weather resistant properties in it, and it'll settle to the top. So you'll want to shake them up every time to mix those in. So he's added the foxtail tie to start the patina. Now we're going to add the rust.
Now, Kim's going to help me out here while the paint's still wet.
Secret ingredient.
She's going to hit it with a little bit of cinnamon. Make this thing sweet.
So this is pretty cool. You probably have this in your spice cabinet. This is going to give it that orange age, and it's got a little bit of texture to it.
So just dabbing off a little bit of wet. It's my wildfire whisker. Just going to come in where I want a lot of rust. Let's start up here in the corner. All right, hit it. Yeah, that's looking good. All right, hit me.
It smells good.
Yeah. All right, let me dab around. And you can just follow me with the...
I got it. I got you.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's okay. We want it caked in some places, so the thicker the paint, the more likely the cinnamon's going to stick to it. Did I say it smells good already?
Yeah. You do love cinnamon.
I do. And I want this to rinse off in the rain, so I've got to make sure it grind it down into that paint some. Oh, Garrett ain't scared.
Get in there.
You don't need me. You got it.
Ooh-wee.
All right, you've rusted it up enough.
All right, I think it's looking good. I think it's Looking good. What do you think?
I like it. You're still messing with it.
Just giving it a little dry rub. We'll put this in the oven. 350, 20 minutes.
He's kidding. We're just going to let this dry while we move on to the letters.
Now we're going to do the words. Kim, what do the words say?
Asylum for the insane. Way easier if I read it.
We're going to paint all the words in some cussing crimson. We'll paint the skull in some Ash Avenger. We'll come in with a little bit of bronze, and then we'll give it some aging. We'll just start with the cussing crimson.
A little tip for this red, if you want your red to be poppy and bright, think Christmas time, then you could put a white underbase or a like primer layer and then paint the red on top. It'll be brighter. In this case, I mean, it's still red and it looks good, but it's just a little bit darker red. And this is going to be perfect for what we're doing because we're going to age this red.
When I'm rolling all of these items using this foam roller, I'm not putting a lot of pressure. I'm not trying to ooze down the side. I'm just coming in from different angles to cover the surface. We're going to do the same thing with the bronze around the edges of the letters. This time I'm going to dump some in a plate. I think I'm going to use my finger.
You know what you could use is a wedge sponge, don't you think?
Oh yeah, you want to try the wedge sponge. That might work better. Woo, getting wild.
That's woo. Little goes a long way here.
Let's see. Not bad. It works. Kind of like it like that. I should dab it off before I do it again next time. Like.
Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. Maybe we should have put it on while it was wet.
Yeah. All right, what do you think?
We are making art.
We're definitely making art today. All right. Now, while this is all still kind of wet, I'm going to come in with that Midnight Bandit mask again. Just give it a light roll. And then a spritzing. And then a wiping. All right.
Ooh, already. That looks cool. I love that. I buy scrapbook papers that look like this. That is so cool.
I don't know. Do we even wipe it?
I don't
It's
know.
looking cool.
I really like it just as it is.
I think I vote no wipe.
Okay.
Just kind of get the edges.
You gonna mess with it too much.
Just enough. Trying to just round the edges a little bit, make the edges look.
Stop. You're painting it black.
There, done. All right, let me get this guy. I think I will spray him. I don't know. Do I wipe it? Now that I sprayed it, it's looking kind of cool.
Yeah, you should wipe it. You dabbed it. I said wipe it. Better. Yes, better.
I'm liking it.
And why are you doing that? So that
Kind of give it some roundedness.
give it that dimension.
Yeah. There you go. Step 4. It's time to assemble. We're going to bring it all together. We're going to use a little bit of wood glue to put the base together. Then we're going to slide the rest of our posts together. Oops, sorry.
It's okay.
I forgot about the hook. Slide the rest of our posts together. Then we'll put our sign together.
Now we've extended this base a little bit. Typically with our 4-foot posts that we've published in the past, we have just a square base. But because this has an arm and the weight is going to extend out from the post, we had to extend the base. We just made a little bit longer rectangle.
This is a no-tip zone.
Yeah. And I'm going to add a little feet on the bottom. Now, I was thinking I didn't want this plywood just to sit flat on the ground like this. So we have these little feet I found at Hobby Lobby. They're called wooden base is all it says. And I'm going to put this onto the bottom just to get it off the ground just a tiny little bit. You could use a square piece of plywood, something like that. In this case, we're going to put these feet on the bottom. Yeah, make it happen, Garrett.
We're gonna use some of the Starbond Thick to assemble the sign. We're just gonna put the Starbond Thick in all of the score lines, then put our pieces on. Or put it on the piece and then put it inside the score lines. There you have it, 5 bone-chilling paint techniques to make your Halloween signs. Which one was your favorite? Mine is the rust.
Mine is the mica powder. Don't worry, if you love these paint techniques, we have a recipe card for each one of them on our website at kngmakeit.com.
Big thanks to all of our patrons. We love you guys. That is the best community. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified of our new videos each week.